Welcome, everybody. It's so nice to see you here. I just wanted to read something to you because I thought that it would be a nice segue into our meditation. When Michelle Martin asked him about healing, he said, I think for all of us to make a commitment to being people who are driven, guided, and directed by love, unselfish, sacrificial love that seeks the good and the welfare of others. And that means if people of faith would just do that, of all faith, and I don't mean just Christian faith, if people of faith, of any faith, and people of goodwill would make a commitment to doing that. I'm going to be a person of love, even when it's hard for me to do it. I'm going to do it. The more of us that do that and actually live in that way and actually encourage our society to live that way, the more of us that are committed to that, then maybe, please God, nobody will be left behind. Then maybe, please God, inequalities will be overcome. Then maybe, please God, we will learn how to live together as brothers, sisters, and siblings, even when we disagree. But we will learn how to love each other as the first principle of how we relate to each other. And if that happens, you've got a revolution in human relationships and society. It may be the second American Revolution. So I read that to you today because I thought it would be a nice place for us to start in terms of our meditation and thinking about that idea of the invitation of how can we be the most loving person that we can be? How can we be that embodiment of love? So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and settle into the space. Please feel free to adjust your body any way that you need to be comfortable. As I'm sure you all know, the most important, the only thing that matters is that you try to keep your spine straight. That's it. Other than that, do whatever's comfortable. Adjust yourself as needed. So closing your eyes and taking a nice deep breath in. Letting go of whatever good, whatever positive, whatever bad, whatever negative, whatever happened earlier today, we're going to leave it at the door. As we sit in this space, really using your breath to bring yourself right back to the moment. And as you do, check in with your body. If there's any place that feels sore or uncomfortable, I invite you to breathe into that space. And when you're ready, bring your awareness to the center of your chest, to your heart space. And begin breathing in and out of your heart space. And how does that feel? Are you noticing that your heart space feels kind of closed off? Does it feel open? Does it feel familiar? Does it feel foreign? use your breath to really allow yourself to open up to this space, to your heart self. It may be that your breath unlocks the door, or slips through the cracks, or widens it if it's already open. Just using your breath to relax into this space. There's no forcing. As you keep allowing yourself to relax into this space, feel, feel your heart center open up. And if it were closed, like a bud, like a lotus bud, imagine it opening up like a big flower. Coming into this space of love is not a force of will or pushiness. It's a little bit like trying to fall asleep. You can't will yourself to sleep. You can relax into it. And it's the same here. Relaxing deeper and deeper into our bodies. Until we feel ready to walk into the cave in our hearts. The refuge of love that resides within us. Take inventory of this space. What do you see? hear, feel, experience. Does it have a color, a smell, a sound, or vibration? What does love look like to you? What does it feel like? If you have a teacher or a lineage that you follow, imagine that holy being standing in front of you. And feel them reaching out and touching you right in your heart space, awakening you to who you really are. If you don't have a lineage, I invite you to see someone who's alive or who has passed on out of their bodies, who really truly loves you, who sees who you really are, your true divine essence. And you can see them touching you in your heart space. Feel that energy radiating through your body. Loving light. Allow yourself to bathe in this space. Feeling wholly loved, free, relaxed, peaceful, energized, alive, joyful, part of the web of all life. If you feel inclined, you can ask questions. Questions like, love, how can I experience you more? How can I embody you more out in the world? Love, please guide me. Bring your awareness back to the center of your chest and breathe deeply into that space. And how does it feel now? Does it feel the same as when we started? Different? Remember this space. how you feel right now. Totally loved, loving, lovable, the embodiment of love. Your innate nature. Staying in this space, we express our gratitude and thanks for our practice today, for one another, for our wonderful group that comes together to support each other in remembering and spreading love. And we see the love that we have radiating out of us. Because as much as we give, we also receive. It's never ending. And we see it flowing out, covering the world, heart to heart to heart to heart. Where all sentient beings feel loved, know peace and happiness. And so it is.